You have something you want to share?
We're in Joe's
Don't take the good stuff. You spill it on your iPad.
House, upstairs, studio, and we are live on Monday afternoon. Jokes with Mike and Dave coming at you.
That is Billy Chillman.
Eilish.
Yes.
Nope.
Eyelash.
Welcome back to another episode of Jokes with Mike and Dave. I'm Jacob. That's Joe. We're very excited to have you here today.
It has been a while.
It has been way too long. We do have a guest in the studio today. You already heard from him, Bill Chillman.
Hello.
And then, luckily, I know it's really hit and miss on it. Nelson is here today. I know everyone, all the comments, I don't know if you've been reading them, but they're like, we need more Nelson.
I've read some.
Every day. And I'm like, well.
I don't like reading the negative ones, though.
Yeah. Anything that has Nelson, you're like, negative. I don't want that one.
Just flag them.
Yep. So, Joe.
A lot has happened since the last time we talked. We were trying to think of today on the phone how long it's been. What is it, 2 weeks?
Yeah, the 19th or so was like the last weekend.
And now we're in 2022. Michigan lost their game coming into the new year. Betty White died.
Sad stuff.
Great start to the new year.
I actually saw this TikTok, and it was talking about is it the Mandela effect where like everyone thinks it's one thing? Because,
until you see something one day and you're like, what?
Well, because the Time magazine came out with like Betty White's 100th birthday and a bunch of stuff. Like everyone's like, oh, Betty White's 100, but she like died like 2 weeks before her 100th birthday. And so somebody was saying that they think like 10 years from now, people will be like, I can't believe, Betty White died when she was just turned 100. And then it's going to be like, no, she actually wasn't 100. Anyway. Yeah, so it has been a while. First, you had an infestation of mice.
It wasn't really an infestation. I thought it was because I'm a little bitch.
That's true.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, dude, listen.
So was there mice or not?
You don't have to talk about yourself like that. I'll do it for you.
Technically, thank you. I don't know if there's one mouse or multiple mice because the only...
I think it's meese.
Is it?
Yeah, if it's multiple.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've had multiple meese and... What? Are you serious? I think you're muted.
Have you actually seen a mouse?
Okay.
Yeah, did you actually see him?
I have not seen a mouse.
So it could be a rooster.
I've set multiple traps. I don't think it's a rooster.
Well, if you haven't caught any
house?
in a mouse
Nelson
trap, then it could be a rooster.
Nelson was over the other day because I was like, I had this theory. I was like, okay, I've heard him when I'm sitting in the living room. I heard him in my room.
Wait, we're talking about Nelson or the mouse?
The mouse.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you give me a pillow?
Should be one downstairs.
Thanks, dude.
He said, oh. Anyways, thanks for messing up the lighting.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Okay, here. I haven't seen a mouse, Billy, but when we did check in the crawl space, we did check around in the attic. We found a couple spots where there was some mice droppings, some poop.
DNA test?
Who's the father? I don't know. But, oh yeah, you can toss it. So, he's not going to go. He's going to stay up here. Sorry, Lewis is also here. We got a whole packed crew. But I haven't seen a mouse. I've heard them in the walls. And it took, I'm not going to lie, I got a confession to make. And I appreciate him for doing it. It took Saturday night. It took Nelson to come over here and spend the night. Just while I was here also. Just to make sure that if the mouse came out or if something came out, I had somebody else
the rooster?
here. Yeah, whatever it was. A skunk. I don't know. Bat. I had to tell you about this, but it's not funny, so we'll leave it. I want to hear about your accountability.
Hear it still. No.
We found this.
We're not on accountability buddies.
Okay, well, we found this weird when we were looking in the attic. We found literally like a perch where the attic opens on the side of the house, guys. There's this panel. We took it off, and I'm not kidding you. On the truss, right on the top of the truss, there's 2 ropes. Looks like somebody put it there. And my dad and I thought about it the other day. I'm like, oh, maybe it was. He's like, maybe they used it to slide pipe up into the attic when they were assembling it. But it's 2 ropes, and on the bottom of it, they're only 4 inches away from each other. It looks like a little swing tied to the truss in the attic, like for a doll or something. Like it's got a bunch of duct tape at the bottom wound up. And at first I thought, if somebody found out there was a bat or a bird living in your attic, who would put that up there? Like, oh, make yourself a home.
I think that's exactly what they're doing, actually.
That's what pissed me off.
Well, they're like, well, we don't want them downstairs, so we got to make it more fun upstairs for them, like in the attic.
And then I also thought, like, maybe when this house, back in the day when they had kids here, maybe they told the kids, like, hey, when they were annoyed of them, they're like, go up in the attic and play around.
They just lock them in there. They're like, all right, knock whenever you need something.
Did you hear something?
Yeah. And then we didn't get to do one last week. Not only was it Christmas and whatnot, but I actually came down with the COVID. It wasn't coronavirus. It really just felt like a bad sinus infection, but I got a little bit of a fever at the beginning of last week, and of course I was around everyone, all my family for Christmas, so everyone had to go get tested. It was a whole fun thing. Luckily, no one else besides me and Stephanie came back positive, but it took me out at work and stuff for the week, so I just been sitting at home.
How has that been going?
Not great. I would be lying if I said I ate less than about 6,000 calories a day for the last week.
Okay.
Majority of the time spent was eating.
Good food though, right?
No.
Don't taste it.
Kind of. I never really lost taste just as much as like you do when you're all congested. And so it wasn't terrible, but it was like you just wake up, make breakfast, and then like 10 o'clock rolls around, you're like, I'm ready for a snack. So you have a snack.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, and then noon comes around, you're like, I guess I better make lunch.
Did you watch a lot of shit?
No. Well, Steph did. I think Steph watched 7 seasons of Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't really watch much TV. I was too busy playing games
And
working on the refi stuff.
Did you start an OnlyFans too? At least make some money?
I tried.
Oh, okay. Launch didn't go well?
No, because it's a profile pic. I thought that I was a bigger pole than Stephanie, and so I was like, I was seductive, but I laid there.
You actually started one? Shut up.
Oh, my only subscriber was Joe Marciando.
It's not that. I use my Twitter account so people can't tell it's me.
Joe Walters.
Who's this Joe Walters?
Yeah. So that didn't work out very well.
Okay, so I'm guessing your accountability buddies wasn't going too well?
These are our accountability buddies, and I didn't get any messages that you guys were eating good or bad. So I just figured everyone was eating like shit.
What? Why would you assume that?
I was in Florida. I ate a lot of shit.
Are you part of the accountability buddies? Do you want to be added in the group?
My name's in it, bro. Why wouldn't I already be? I'm kind of hurt.
What? Your name's in it.
In the accountability buddies?
Bill?
Oh.
Listen to this
so
joke,
then we should add Buddy, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you Mike or Dave? Oh, these jokes coming from him. Yeah, we'll add you to the accountability buddies. Well, actually, me and Bill are going to be in Mexico in 2 months. And so I got to get ripped for that.
Why are you into Mexico?
For vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Duh.
Are you guys bringing your girls?
No, it's actually just a boys thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not kidding.
Why would we?
He already took his prep, too, so we're all set to go.
Took his prep.
Wow, that joke really went over your head.
But we figured...
I don't get it.
This is our one last thing without women, especially since one of us here is...
Preparation H?
What? Okay. Anywho, we need to get back on track.
Okay.
Joe, I have been meaning to ask you if you want to do a juice and soup cleanse with me.
Why would I want to? Does that mean you only eat juice and soup?
Whoa. So you buy it. It's a $175. I don't know if you've listened to the new Two Bears last week's actually.
I did look this up. I did look this up.
So
Billy's like, what?
Bert took it and lost like 12 pounds in a week. But the main thing is it curbs your appetite. So whenever you start into a diet the week after, you're not just like trying to overeat because it kind of like helps shrink your stomach and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if you're in.
You know, I looked it up. Do you know how much? You said it's $185?
It's $175 if you go 2 people.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. You know, I literally, as I was watching the episode, I was on a new tab looking it up. What's it called? Let's look it up.
Yeah. Do you want to look it up, Nelson?
Nelson, yeah.
It is called Prolon. Prolon.
Throw it up on Google Images.
Well, you can just go to their website even.
I want to.
This is not a sponsorship.
I was gonna say I don't want to get claimed. They're like, they're making money off our image. People are clearly going to that video to see our image.
Is it that first one?
Yes. Prolon Fast. Huh.
Anyway, so scroll down, Nelson. If you do the 2-box holiday bundle, $350, so it's $175 a person.
Oh, I thought you just meant total.
No.
You don't think that maybe we could go to the grocery store and pick up these items?
No, because this
this
comes with the soup pack. It comes with like kale chips and like protein bars, and it's literally per day. It's already prepped out. You just boil your soup and
Seems
you
overpriced.
eat your kale chips. Okay.
Seems overpriced.
I think we could do it for half the cost and make a lot of money.
I mean, you're probably right, but I just don't know what to
normally
buy.
am.
And
What do you mean?
And like they give you stuff with like appetizers, suppressants, and stuff in it. I just don't know how to make.
That sounds
I was
dangerous.
gonna say, what's an appetizer suppressant?
Adderall, meth. I don't
Suppressant
know.
should not be mixed with food.
It just makes you not hungry.
Just eat this.
Caffeine does that too. We could just get some caffeine pills.
True. Could I get another coffee?
Yeah, that
Nelson?
would work.
Nelson, we're looking for some more coffee.
I mean, Jake did take half of mine. I'm kidding. I need to Venmo you for it.
No,
it's yours, actually.
No,
Empty cups.
do not Venmo me.
Would you say empty cups?
3 empty cups up there.
Don't Venmo me.
Yeah, be careful with your Venmo this year. It's 2022. And
Oh, I
I
know.
don't want to see anybody get taxed out their ass.
Dude,
for
I
Venmo
literally
transactions.
already-
Wait, what do you mean 2022?
Did they pass that? I don't even know.
Yeah, I
if
think they
passed that.
did. It's like anything over $600 on Venmo is
Per transaction or like just
Yeah,
total?
Overall,
What?
it's your yearly total. It's what you take in off of Venmo. But I mean, you can look at
How do
this
they count that though? Because like if it's a friend paying a friend, that's not
No, it's anything over 600.
like per purchase.
It's your yearly total though. It's not like we can just sit here and hire an employee and say, I'm going to pay you $1 every single day. I mean, it's $365. Think it's $5.99 a day, right? So
Yeah.
that's still good.
I was gonna say it was
That math was off there. You know,
I thought it was only per transaction.
I don't know how they're only going to do it over transaction though, because when you get a statement at the end of the year.
Yeah, but I thought it only had to be reported if it was something. Because before it was like even on Venmo, it was like 10 grand you had to send before it was reported.
Well, yeah,
the
but that's the
IRS.
cash. That's the cash transaction. Oh, so
But now it's 600.
so is it actually taxable then, or is it just a report?
I think it's just a report. They just report that you got $600 from the IRS.
Yeah.
Like to the IRS, they report that.
I got flaked by the IRS the other day. It wasn't fun.
Oh, what does that mean? How does that happen?
You got
It was
flagged?
a cash transaction. I was pulling cash out of the bank.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound like
So
any fun.
weird, yeah. They were like, this random kid is
But I
up
was
to
actually
no
thinking
good.
about that because I got rent sent to me the second, and I was already like, okay, great. So I'm starting off this year already with one thing to the IRS saying that
Yeah,
What?
you're like 2 days in?
Question though.
They already know how much I'm making.
That rent, was it for what month was it, or when was it actually due?
the first.
Oh, so it is a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I mean, I'm gonna pay taxes on it, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. It just sucks that
There's ways around
sending all
that.
this. Well, yeah,
There are plenty of legal ways around taxes. Promise you that.
never pay taxes.
That's always the goal.
Anywho, oh yeah.
How did your Christmas go? Other than
Besides
you know-
giving everyone COVID,
Yeah,
It's
you
good.
didn't give everyone COVID.
No,
You
I
gave
know.
Stephanie COVID. You thought. You thought.
No, it actually went really well. I will say I really wanted some AirPods, and I think I told 90% of the people who had a list for me.
We talked about this on one of the episodes.
Yes, I know. I was like, what I want is AirPods, and I'm okay that no one got them for me. But then I was like, I'm not kidding. I got to Steph's, and I drove to like 5 different stores before I realized I had COVID, and I wore a mask because I was.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I was looking for AirPods everywhere, and fucking everywhere sold out. And I don't think I can go to work tonight without AirPods because I would have bought them 3 months ago when I put mine through the washer. But I was like, Steph was like, oh, it's Christmas. You better not buy them.
Why? Yeah, making it sound like she's gonna get them.
Well, I knew she wasn't getting them for me, but I was like,
kidding,
I just want some AirPods because I'm tired of the over-ear ones. They just annoy me.
I was gonna say, why don't you just wear those?
I have Beats, my over-ear ones, but right now I'm wearing a hat and stuff outside, so I like to be able to.
I'd be scared that the AirPods would just fall out. You know what I mean?
especially with a hat on.
That happened to
Stays
me.
good.
I got AirPods for Christmas. Sorry, Jake.
What kind?
And you lost
They're the
them
old ones.
already?
I almost did.
Motherfucker.
I went to the bathroom and I get
What?
up. It's like
I want the old ones. I had pros too, and I hated them.
it was like I don't know 1 o'clock in the morning, and I do my business on the toilet, stand up, falls out, hits the bathtub, and I'm in this kind of like little bit janky motel down in Florida, in Lottie.
I liked Alex's cockroach count on Snapchat.
Shut up.
That was actually at the Airbnb before then. We found 2, but I stand up.
No,
and this
she had one at the motel. It was the third one.
Oh, I
the
didn't
cockroach
even
count.
see that.
Oh.
I didn't see that. She probably didn't want me to go complain or something.
Breaking
So
news. Jokes with Mike and Dave. Do.
right, anyway.
Cockroach
I
count
stand
3.
up and it hits the bathtub, and I'm like, oh shit! I kind of hear it slide. I turn the light on. There is no stopper in the drain, and I'm like, fuck. And I look in there, and I'm like, dude, I just lost my AirPod. I've had it for all of about, I don't know, this is on like the 29th. What, 4 days?
Oh my god.
I'm like, great. Pulled the shower curtain for whatever reason, and it was up underneath the shower curtain. I got so lucky.
Just
that's
sitting on the
awesome.
side of the bath.
So the thing, I want to find mine now because I had them, and it's the case that won't charge anymore.
Oh.
But the AirPods actually work. They have. And so I realized I can just buy a case, and I kind of want to do that just for the whole fact that I've had the same AirPods since the beginning of 2017. Like the month they came out, I went and bought
I remember
these AirPods.
those. I was with you.
Yeah, I went to the Verizon store because the only place that had them. I bought them like the month they came out, and I've had the same pair ever since. And they still work great. They even hold a charge well. But now they can't. Now the case won't hold a charge, so I want to just get a new case for them. I don't know.
This made me reminisce about when Jacob and I actually came back to my apartment in Lexington Ridge when you got those. And at first I was like, these are so dumb. Like, why would you pay like over $200?
No, they were $170.
Oh, okay. Why would you pay $170 for these in-ear earbuds just because they're Apple? Coming from the Apple connoisseur. And then you're like, Joe, just put it in. And I put it in, and you're like, wait. Jesus. No. So I put it in. And then
I'm glad Jake took his prep.
what's prep?
All right, so you put the AirPod in. Jesus.
I don't get the joke.
Nelson, why are we still looking at
Yes,
this?
pick off,
Is this a big-ass
dude.
fucking ad?
My God.
Sorry for the swearing.
It's okay.
Explicit.
It's okay. So I put it fucking in. I put it in, and then Jake's like, oh, but if you want to talk to somebody, just tap it. So I tapped it.
They're life-changing.
It paused.
Have you ever had any?
I've
AirPods?
never had a pair.
They're nice. Oh, and you know the crazy part too. So on like Black Friday on Amazon, I got one of the 1 hour deals. So for $40, I got the JBL version of the AirPods, which are usually like $110. So I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. But then I still just wanted AirPods, so I gave those away to my sister for Christmas, and I was like, I could have literally had.
Oh my God.
I know.
You ruined it.
I know. She doesn't. She said she doesn't really like them though. So
God.
kind of feel bad about that.
What's your little Face ID?
That's wrong.
Sorry.
What's my Face ID? It's my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what usually unlocks it.
Okay.
So, have you set any goals for the new year?
I have.
Actually, I think we should all go around and we need to say our main goal, and then we can go off that.
Hey,
Starting with Nelson.
Before we move on to the new year, though, let's see what you wrapped up in 2021. What you accomplish. You know, you got to wrap up a new year with looking back on what you've accomplished and then setting new goals.
I like it.
I didn't accomplish anything this year.
Nelson, you unmuted?
All right, Nelson, what'd you accomplish?
Get right up on that mic.
What'd you accomplish in 2021?
I have no idea.
Oh, great. All right, Joe, what'd you accomplish in 2021?
I was moved from the morning show to... Well, I didn't lose my job. That was a good accomplishment. When we got bought out, I was like, there we go. Some other people.
That was the talk of the town for a little bit.
What, that I was going to lose my job?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, you and I talked about it.
Oh, yeah. I was like, people
I actually was telling everyone that you were going to
Jacob, Joe sucks.
I reserved a bed at the soup kitchen for him, but he didn't need it, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
So I kept my job. Other than that, in 2022, I bought a house.
Nice.
That's pretty
2021,
big.
you mean?
2021, yeah.
Nice.
I'm getting ahead of myself. And then now in 2022, the first thing, I mean, it's a whole lot of things in this house, but I want to completely redo this house within the year. Not completely redo, you know what I mean? Like, not bulldoze.
I thought we were just reminiscing on 2021. Right now.
Demolish next week. I know. Okay, just 2021.
Wow.
What did you do?
Um,
Well, okay, still in the spotlight.
Me and Bill started a business. We acquired 2 duplexes. I helped move Stephanie across the state, and she bought a house.
You guys got a beautiful dog.
Bought a dog, Flingerman. You guys have met him before. And that's pretty much it. Then I've just been hanging out.
Bill?
Bill?
Jake and myself and our other business partner, Logan Daniel Chillman, we started that business. We have a net operating loss for the year, so I think we're kind of really small fish in a big pond right now. Hopefully we swim a little faster and grow. We'll get there. What else happened? I got engaged. That was very recent.
Ah! Fireworks! Sorry, I'm gonna put some graphics on screen.
Perfect.
Wow, that was excitement. Appreciate that.
No problem. I mean, I was excited when I gotta tell this. Can I tell the story about when you were at Freddy's later after we go over this new
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
It'll be
that's
next
fine.
episode
when he's not here?
We'll hold off for when he's not here. Jeez, that's not what I was saying. Okay. Yeah, let's get this motherfucker out of here.
Okay. Billy didn't appreciate that.
I was talking about Nelson.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because we'll talk about.
Yeah. Not his girlfriend. Yeah. Anyway, so
Now in 2022,
2022, Joe. Oh, actually, we'll start with Nelson again. You got any goals?
since you didn't get anything done last year.
Well, I actually thought, or I remembered that I quit my job.
Well,
in
no, you can't.
2021.
You can't go back.
You can go back, Nelson.
Okay.
Don't listen to him. He's
I
not
quit
the
my
main host
Old
here.
job.
What was your job before?
He's Dave.
Working or just mowing lawns, and it sucked.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
So you quit that job?
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
I
Don't
work
look
at
at your
Aldi
shirt.
now.
They can't see it.
Oh, Jake, if you want.
What do you do at Aldi?
I am an associate, so basically,
Everything. Place wouldn't run without you.
but all the bitch work because I'm new.
Fair enough. Jesus, Joe, going hard.
I did see Trevor at Aldi yesterday.
So we know
You
he's
did?
there.
Yeah, he was at work.
So he does show up to that job every time.
Well, that's a change.
Okay.
That's the first
Just
time I've been to
kidding.
Aldi in a while, so maybe there was a coincidence going on there, but I don't know.
Speaking of Aldi, I became an Aldi shopper, and you know how it's real?
We were literally talking about this yesterday.
I bought the bags. I did it.
You have the reusable bags?
Oh yeah, the Aldi branded ones.
So you're going to Aldi all
That's
the time?
yeah. That's
You
where
know
I
what
go.
this kid told me yesterday? He said there's people that will literally wait there 20 minutes before they open in the morning at like what time? 7?
We open at 9.
And there's people that will wait in line just to get a gallon of milk.
What's the demographic of these people?
That's a good question.
Beats me.
Are they
You don't know
old?
What do you? I was
young?
gonna say, what do you mean you don't see him? He's like, what demographic? What's
I
that?
mean, I don't really pay attention to it. I just,
They all have masks on. I get it. What?
there's old people,
They all
young
look the
people,
same.
but they'll come in there and they'll get 2 things.
At 9. Well, I mean, they don't. I will
Condoms
say
and milk.
That if you needed something at like 8:15, and it was just little, and Aldi doesn't open till 9, you're like a hop, skip, and a jump away from Walmart.
Walmart, yeah, literally.
Walmart's right there, like
Yeah.
same parking lot, damn near.
Sam's Club. I told Nelson, I'm like, go to a gas station and pay $2 more. You're going to wait 45 minutes till Aldi opens to go get a gallon of milk?
Yeah, that's strange.
I'm going to make a lot of people rich right now because someone's going to listen. Why is there not a vending machine for gallons of milk or 2 liters of pop or things like that have a little bit more quantity?
There probably
and you can
is
put
somewhere.
that
You
probably just have
outside
to
of
make the-
the grocery store.
Well, imagine
I wanna buy a vending
getting a
machine
gallon of
to see
milk
how
and
it
having
goes.
that drop from the top shelf.
You'd have to have an arm that comes in there, like one of the fancy vending machines. You
I'm
know,
just gonna say that probably has a lot of money just to make the vending machine.
we'll just make it so it don't break. It'll last forever. You know, good old
I
American
think that's how
ingenuity.
everything needs to be made so it doesn't break.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want something new and it's ready for something to break.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, so Joe, goals for 2022.
Okay.
We just skipped over it. Sorry. We're
Do
done with
this
you.
house. Or am I going to do mine again? Do this house. I need help coming up with other ones. Like,
Should get rid of the mouse.
Do you have career goals?
see,
More time on
that's-
air? I don't know. I don't know what happens in your line of work.
See, that's what I mean. Like,
You just kind of
more money.
No,
like,
there you go.
I like the amount of time I'm on the air.
Get a side hustle.
See, I don't know.
Is there a special someone for 2022?
Ooh.
See, there we go. That's the goal.
All right. So Joe's got a goal.
I've got work
finding a
covered
woman.
right now. So finding a woman in 2022. Finding a lover. Finding a... Okay, I can't say that.
You have
love
the
her.
house, you have all the ingredients.
A house?
He bought
I
the
had a house last
Bought a house
year.
just to impress the women. I get it, man.
You want to come over to my house? I got some roommates.
Is that your Tinder bio now?
They're mice.
Home owner.
Home owner. Owner in all caps.
Can I help you design this place with some paint, some flooring, light fixtures?
Those are my goals. If we want to dive specifically into what I want to do, I want to
Build this shit from the top to the ground, baby.
No, I want to. The problem is, it
Are
wasn't.
you on the radio?
It wasn't
'Cause I don't know if you know how to
constructed
talk.
very well. No, I was making fun of my hands. It wasn't constructed very well. So if you notice when
What does
you're
that
walking
mean?
around,
When was the house built?
dude, the other day when there was mice in the walls and I was getting pissed.
Clarification: we didn't see any mice. We still don't know what they are.
Okay, when there was
Chipmunks.
something in, maybe a chipmunk, maybe a squirrel, and there was something in the wall and I was getting pissed that he wouldn't shut the fuck up, I literally went like this to the wall, and I'm not kidding you. Downstairs where you saw that tape on the wall right next to my room, Billy, I literally went like this, like that hard, like 3 or 5 times, hole through the wall. And I was like, Dad! Dad! No, I'm like,
Dad, I just put a hole in the wall. Not even that bad.
He was right there, and he works in construction, so I'm like, that should happen. I was like, I literally went like this, and it fucking busted through. And he's like, yeah. And he looked at it, and he goes, oh, they fucking did it backwards. And I'm like, what? And he said, oh, they did the plaster in and then drywall out. And I'm like,
That's weird.
that's what I
weird.
said. So then I was like, well, that's what makes me want to kind of not gut the place, but
You don't
fix
wanna
it
run
and
into all
do it
those.
right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good goal, man.
yeah. Like,
What are your steps you're taking right now? I mean, you have plans?
Yeah,
you just
right
doing
now-
some design stuff, or
that's what I've been designing in my head. I haven't gotten
Do it on
any-
Minecraft. That's what we did for 203.
Shut the hell
Swear
up.
to God.
we did do that?
Oh my God, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You
I
have
actually,
it?
and I just bought Minecraft again.
You guys did it on Minecraft?
Yes.
How else are you supposed to do it? They don't make. I don't think they make
I
software.
was
I don't
gonna
think they
crack a
make
joke.
software
I
for
was gonna
that.
crack a joke right there and say your business name. You get it? Okay, Billy didn't like the joke. That's why I didn't say it.
Didn't understand
understand
the
Okay.
joke.
When I said you guys use Minecraft to design, and you guys said yeah, and I was gonna go the Bleep Group. You know what I mean? Like
Brought to you by the birthday.
yes, like sponsored
I
by
like
Minecraft.
Good.
It's a joke.
You can say my name as many times as you want because that's free advertising.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Okay.
so do you have Minecraft?
I've had it.
I mean, currently.
I think so.
You can
It's
have
still
the ability
downloaded. It's
to-
free, so
I have a confession to make, Bill. The whole reason I bought the mouse for everyone is because I want to be able to play Minecraft. You can't do that with a trackpad.
Okay, cool.
So
oh yeah, because you got to bust shit.
yeah,
away.
I bought both of them a mouse too.
Billy's like, wow, what else? What else
just for
did you?
Minecraft, that's why I
Yeah, what
needed a
else
mouse.
did you? That's funny.
What else did I do besides the refi this week?
Well, we also bought the house so I could play Minecraft inside it. I'm kidding. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, I do want to say though, since I did interrupt Billy with those fireworks, congratulations to him on the engagement. Now, another one of our friends just recently, and I mean last week, like literally like 4 or 5 days after you, also got engaged. And it left me sitting here thinking like,
Why? All right. Why are we doing this?
we don't have to talk about it right now.
Yeah, seriously. Ask me
talked about
my
it 4
goals,
times.
and then we can do the next
okay,
episode.
okay.
We can actually talk about this stuff.
Okay. Well,
This fucking guy.
I need someone.
Language.
I need someone.
It's okay. Don't.
What? Don't act desperate.
This is an advertisement. Joe just puts his phone number at the bottom of our podcast. Call for a good time.
SMS text messages, 99 cents per message.
Match.com brought to you by Mike and Dave.
Jokes with like.
See, speaking of that, okay, fine. What are your goals? I'm kidding. No, I actually want to know your goals for next year. I mean, you're a pilot.
Kind of.
What else is there to do? I'm kidding. Joking.
You could take a train or a bus.
Not to get COVID again. That's a goal because it seems like it's
I did
never
that
ending
in
at this point.
2021. Or
You got COVID?
I got it in 2020. I didn't get it last year.
All right, well, don't talk about it then.
I know, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. So much hate in this room. So I don't want to get COVID again. And then I just want to grow. As an individual, I'd like to
Eating
Work out
6,000
a little
calories a
more.
day, you definitely will grow.
I need to stop eating 6,000 calories a day. I just want to be happier with life.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
No. Look in the fucking room I'm with right now. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, everything's good. I just want more happiness.
I think I know the answer to that happiness or something that could help.
What's that? Painting the walls of my house with me.
No. Yeah, redoing my floor. Maybe, just maybe, knowing that your
I have no idea what's going on right now.
companion has that ring on her finger. I'm kidding.
Getting engaged? No, that's not a goal for this
You don't
year.
think that would have okay?
That would not make me happy.
You think that would make more stress?
Yes. That makes
Let's ask. I'm kidding.
Joe, we have episodes planned. Stop getting back around. We're gonna talk about the whole engagement and stuff.
I know. Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. I forgot we were going to
Joe
totally
is
talk about it.
Joe is obsessed with engagements and women right now. We can't get him away from the fucking topic. All that goes through his mind is just like the yearning for a woman.
Yeah, no, so we don't care about your goals. Girls. Okay.
Joe, what are your goals for their
Billy,
girls?
what is that face? Are you acting? You're not on camera, so...
It's pure shock, Joe. Amusement.
Joe needs his prep.
What is that? Okay.
Joe.
After the episode, you guys can tell me about that. You just coughed. Do you have COVID? Okay.
Do you have 2 yardsticks that I could possibly?
I actually do have to tell a story that we could wrap up this podcast with. We could wrap up this episode with, if you
What
wanted.
did we talk about again?
What?
Nothing. Goals. Bill, do you want to tell us your goals for the year?
my
You
goals.
didn't tell us yours.
I just fucking
Okay,
did.
I know you did. I didn't know if there's any more.
It wasn't about women. I'm sorry, Joe.
Okay.
I know you weren't listening because of that.
First, we'll get Joe going here. Planning a wedding. We got to get that hopefully wrapped up by the end of 22.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Won't be until 23, but I want to get that
Should we give them the
planned
date
out.
so everyone can come?
No, we got to make
Location.
sure that we like the venue and everything. We are going to look at a venue tomorrow. So
You know what Joe
hopefully that
really
works out.
likes?
Did you get my text message?
Give out hints to where his house is.
About...
Oh, to talk to Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet. Though.
Okay.
I will.
But if you give out hints to where Joe's house is, he really likes it.
I don't. Don't.
I literally. Do you listen to our podcast?
Jake, come on. Does he listen to our podcast?
Yeah, the first one I was 2 days late on, but every one I have listened to it 30 seconds after the drop, just so you know.
So
After the drop? Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about then?
You're on top
Yeah.
of it.
Okay. Do you actually listen to the podcast?
No, he doesn't.
I have yet to listen to an episode.
I don't listen either, but
I don't think any of us do, even while we're here. Okay.
I was just trying to give an ad for a local business that helped us out so nicely a while ago with the house. The one that I had to call whenever I was
To
up
get some
north.
locks changed. A really popular business in Mount Pleasant that everybody knows is a locksmith.
I didn't know that. Well, now you
That's
know.
pretty
But anyway,
close to my house.
All I said was like
Gilbo's.
The name of the business is
but
what he
all
said.
I said. Yeah, so
Billy.
I literally go. I just want to, say thanks to Gilbo
Hey!
because they did it. And then Joe goes, "Dude, everyone's gonna know where I live now." And I was like, "What?" I didn't go. Gilbo's right down the road from Joe Marciando's house.
It's not even that close.
It's a couple miles
I
away.
know.
It's a couple
That's what
miles
I'm
away.
saying.
All of Mount Pleasant is a couple miles
Definitely,
away.
I'll tell you. It's a couple miles away from Gilbo's. Like, yeah, it's definitely not right next to it though.
Anyway, all right. Back to your goals. Planning wedding.
I don't want to get COVID. That doesn't sound like a good time.
Yeah.
I started a new job. That was in 21, so like I want to make sure I'm kicking, rear end in this new job. And
Do you think you
doing
want to
what I
get
gotta do.
another one in 22?
No, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. So tax seasons still aren't fun.
Weeks and you were on vacation for half of it.
It seems much better. I'll tell you that. It seems much better.
Because of the 3 week vacation?
No, everyone seems very interested in me as a person and the work I can do, and I want to prove to them that
I think he was meant for the
real good.
radio. His
Billy?
whole,
Really?
the reason he likes his job so much is because everyone's interested in him. It's the attention that gets him.
You're like a job. Yeah, everybody loves me. I'm kidding.
He's probably the asshole. Everybody's like, no. Everybody's like, "Bill, how's your day?" "It's fucking fantastic." Just never ask anyone else how their day is.
Thanks.
He walks around.
He doesn't.
They just love me over here. Anyway, sorry about that. This has been another episode of Jokes with Mike and Dave. Thanks
Next
for
week,
tuning in.
Next week, we'll get to the bottom of, you know what?
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Joe's love life. It's already at the bottom, so I don't know where we're gonna find the bottom.
Joe's hit rock.
We're what is this called? What's the picture called that the thumbnail? The thumbnail. All right, bye. Cool.
Okay.
Good job, everyone.
His face. Like, what the fuck?